So let's change. I'm kind of feeling this one right now. Let's just do a quick play. Little quick pick. I'll do like not as hard. Harbinger. Yeah, that sounds alright. Haven't played in a while. Let's fucking do it. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new, unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awake. LB starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. Oh! Supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria. Oh, this is going to be a hard run. And the 7th curse? Those two different things are the same thing. Isn't that like hard mode? I forget what that is. Oh yeah, your family was cursed, everyone around you will die. You start the playthrough with more funds, but can't have any human allies. Oh, okay. I actually kind of like that one. I don't think we need the vending machine, but I'll take a boat shop. I think the school nurse is kind of useful. I'll take the monument. Yeah, no dogs. A bit loud. Alright, I'll turn it down. Bum, bum, bum. Look at that money. $65. I like the coat with the axe patch. Nothing. Shotgun though. You got a shotgun. Inexplicable and morbid events. Worrying right up aboard. The rotten report of a rancid ramen. The sorrowful saga of the Moonlight Sailors. Freaky feature of found footage and far-out fable of a film festival. Also, the tranquil Twilight TV terror. I'm gonna do rotten report of rancid ramen because it's an easy one to start with. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. But once people take a stop, day and night the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. What makes this ramen so enticing? What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? Flesh of the gods themselves? looked like there was a nipple in the ramen. Yo. He's cutting out randomly. Still? Let me know if it is doing that still. What the hell was I gonna say? What's up with ramen that looks like SpaghettiOs? Have you ever seen anything like that? You know what I'm talking about? You ever get ramen or see ramen that looks like it's SpaghettiOs? It actually kind of made me hungry when I saw it. Like SpaghettiO ramen? I think that would be dank. Also, does the mic sound the same? Or does it sound normal now? Alright, let me know if it does it again. I haven't had SpaghettiOs in probably like 20 years, maybe longer. Remember we were talking about having beans, like camping the other day? I think SpaghettiOs would be dank. Like imagine the world ends and you're scraping around for food and you find a can of SpaghettiOs and you open it. That should be a SpaghettiOs commercial. Like the downfall of human civilization and then this like dirty dude, unkempt hair, he finds like a can on the ground and he opens it and it's SpaghettiOs and it like warms his heart. I think that would be a cool commercial. That's all I'm saying. Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. You can investigate your own home. I guess we're going to the apartments. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Calm down, calm down. I don't even need it. You can see the restaurant through the staircase's windows. You watch the door for hours, but you never see any of the cooks enter nor leave. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibition. Unaware of the danger, the opening night may prove to be the last night for all of us. Ihoto is coming. Only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant itself. I see. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you could really use a drink. Yeah, I may as well get it. Where's my money? Oh, yeah, 8 funds. If you get the wrong can, you get your arm chopped off. I don't want to fuck that up. Alarmed by the sound of the glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Looks like someone or something tore out his throat. I think I'll be taking that gun. Needed the bullets. Need the bullets. Yeah, that was not worth it. Walking through the park, you spot a girl standing in a bush. Getting closer, you suddenly realize she isn't standing in the bush. She's a part of it. Bush girl. That would have like a totally different meaning. Bum, 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 bum. I kinda forget how to play this game. Oh, come on. They both hit. You found a branch. Finally, your turn to order. The owner's grin widens. One ramen, please. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful? May as well invite her for a coffee. You've got the money. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. No, that's not true. The Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. I could discard this and get the bonus. A sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as he's engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of this supernatural attack. Pursue the hooded woman. Women. The hooded woman disappears behind a corner. When you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the crowd. They failed to stop you today, but you're sure they'll be back again and again. Investigate the lab. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out without tasting the weird dish. With a pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? The branch! A mere day later, your friend rings at your door. I don't know why I can't read now. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand, she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and an official stand where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the streets and aimless, confused customers. You'd like to believe that that was the end of it, but in snippets in the newspapers from other cities unsettle you. Brief articles about an exciting new ramen restaurant opening up and its mysterious owner keep showing up. You can no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. Yeah, it's just like a big areola. Arcane Storm. That one's not that bad, honestly. Yeah, it's just kind of, well, people eating each other, I guess, is grounds for being weird. I don't know. In this world, it's eat or be eaten. Let me get a little experience boost there. On to the next one. Bum 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 bum. Bum, bum. It's a fucking quest about eating people ramen. I think it could definitely be a nipple ramen. I think it's possible. You've never got anything that looks like a nipple in your food before? Come on. I don't know which one would be good to do next. Beer Festival is? The far-out fable of a fear festival. Your aunt had sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree, and you need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen? You ask yourself as you board the bus. The bus kind of looked like a boob. Did you see that? Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. The small village and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Someone's waiting for you? Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Yeah, you've never heard of the boob bus? There used to be like a guy that drove this bus around America in the 90s, and it was just called the boob bus. And he would drive it around. He was like on Howard Stern a few times. You can Google it. It's a thing. A fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner, who promised to pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed that they resemble claws more than hands. Your group's arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore. The festival begins at evening. What did I pack? Just a branch and a fucking revolver. We're good to go. The inn's room is dusty, like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. Check out the painting. You freeze in terror as something moves on the painting. Is there a hole in it? Are you being spied on from the nearby room? Check out the staff-only area. Worried and furious about the hole in the wall, you enter the inn from the back, trying to find the room that connects with yours. Thinking you finally found it, you enter and scream. Perverted innkeeper, he must have seen too much. Yeah, and he's got the bumps. What do you think's wrong with him? I don't know. Yeah, his tongue does kind of look like a boob. Stab him a bunch of times. Well, I only get 2 in. Didn't plan that out very well. Wait, what's that? A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that all about? Who are they? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? Into the forest. In the forest, you hear a faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog held by the hind leg of a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. Help him. We helped him. I don't think he can join me, though. You free the injured dog. Thankful, the animal follows you. It worked. He's gonna leave or something. What are you doing? I love it. She probably got strength, maybe. Her dexterity is so low. That would bring it to 5. Oh yeah, it said no human companions. This is a good point. The parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. Nice. All nearby trees are connected underground. Is it dex for the shotgun? I could be wrong. Nah, it's perception. But for the melee, I don't know. Perception is just shooting it, isn't it? Damn. Bam! Not safe here. I really feel like reading everything. Yeah, I don't really like this character, to tell you the truth. Not my favorite. Exploring the forest is exhausting. It's getting dark, so you decide to get back to the main road, but where is that? Are you lost? No. You seem to walk in circles, not able to leave the cursed forest. Hours later, a pair of hikers find you and help you. You're really embarrassed, but safe. You safe. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. Go, bark woman. I got a dog, it's bark woman. It's kind of weird. What if someone named their dog Bark Woman? That'd be kind of a weird name for a dog, right? There we go. And do it that way. You named your dog Barkman. All right. Is that blood? Is that boobs? See the face? While exploring the factory, you're caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. They tie you up, bring you to the cult leader. Can't talk, not read well. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice. Your aunt's voice. Struggle. You walk into the party, everyone just stares at you. It's me, Marge. I was here. Homer, where's your face? The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights in the hand of a police officer saving you from the fall. Well, you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them. The people are safe. Thanks, Marge. Oh no, the riots. The riots. The Homer riots have begun. There's nothing we can do, sir. I need reason, I guess. Bum bum bum. I thought you could open the window. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's do it. Yeah, I usually get that one just because it's like the quickest and easiest ending for that route for me. But I know at least. that I know. Yeah, that would be a sick mod for this game. Someone modded it to be Springfield. How fucking funny would that be? I mean, how fucking sick, dude. Fucking sick, epic shit, man. As a Redditor, I totally appreciate this. I don't know if I've done this one. It's the TV show one. It would be cool, though. I like Simpson versions of things. Hold on, I'm trying to fix something. The freaky feature of found footage. Do it. What's this next do? Faster spiritual actions. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. I'm RPing as an atheist, so spiritual actions will do nothing for me. Investigate the mansion twice. No! More doom. A heat wave continues with record temperatures. Continuing your investigation takes more time and effort. Well, shit. The horror heat wave. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? What did happen here? The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes up behind you. I'm gonna get doomed out here. Yeah, I have some LaCroix. Have you guys ever heard of that? It's a like indie seltzer water company. I love it. Reminds me of Febreze. Reminds me of drinking Febreze when I was a kid. Following a suspicious person, you enter the old rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and only has 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. Search the room. A library book. The legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. It just gives you 10 experience? Alright. I'll take it. No one answers when you knock at Professor Takeuchi's door. This is odd, since he's normally punctual about his appointments. The smell of blood tells you that something's wrong, and you quickly open the door to make your way inside. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves little doubt as to what has happened. But how? And why? You notice a book lying on the floor. You pick it up to find that 4 pages have been torn out. You memorize the title of the book. Why would someone take them, and what do they contain? Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Decipher them. Ah, yes. This is the Mountain Dew logo. You find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. Alright, squares. Squares. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each entitled after one of the friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. If we had acid, we could fight the hole, but we don't have acid, so I'm running. Get the fuck out of there. Not able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. Sorry, kid. You're stuck in that well forever. Here's looking at you, kid. Cut off from the outside world, that's fine. You can deal with isolation. You just need video games. Only 2 more. I don't remember worrying right up. I do remember sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. The belly of the ocean. You start your investigation hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. To the fish market. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for unwanted followers. What could that mean? Follow. Perception check success. The door's locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside, you're relieved. They were just playing D&D. Innocent. Or is it? Although you brave the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact that fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. They say the ghost of a heartbroken boy appears on the street at night. Is it just an urban legend, or is there some truth to this tale? Fish it away. Spend the night. You wait an entire night observing the spot where the supposed ghost would appear, but nothing happens. You're relieved that it's just a rumor. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. A heat wave continues with record temperatures. Continuing your investigation takes more and more effort. Like mad heat waves happening. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Corpses are strung up on a wire like macabre marionettes, with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. The ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Need the fast hands perk? Yeah, we only have 5 charisma. I don't think this is happening. Wow, it happened. After a long conversation, they hand you the knife and thank you. Sweet, free knife. Knowledge. Not bad. You spot a woman on the beach and decide to get closer and ask her what she is doing and so late. When the woman turns around, you stop. Her mouth is opening and shutting, gulping in air as if it was unnatural to her. In her large eyes, there's only rage. It's the koi woman. Oh yeah, she's fucking bad. Let's just blow her up. Shoot her in the face. Boom. Boom. Oh, that chance to hit is pretty good, too. Just a lot of damage, though. Let's throw a branch at her. Should I just throw the dagger at her? Actually, we can kill her in one shot now. But we'd have to shoot her. That would be 14, so we'd have to do 3 more damage. Yeah, the branch can do a lot of damage sometimes. Fuck it, let's do it. Nice, perfect. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Ooh. I love this song. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse carried to the beach by waves. Yo, it's House of the Dragon. The episode of House of the Dragon for tonight was actually dope. There's a lot of really cool stuff. It was like an old episode of the Game of Thrones shit almost. The Game of Thrones. I don't know why I said it like that. Inside the man's pocket, you find documents. They're all strangely dry. Did the man really drown, or was he brought here? You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. Possessed fishermen's bodies fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You can't make out the figures on board. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. Their lanterns have moved farther and farther away, and you hear the odd chanting slowly fade with the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat is out of sight and it is pitch black again. There's nothing to do now. You head home. Weird chant still in your head. No one spoke of the fishermen after they sailed off. Grieving mothers could not let their children anywhere near the cursed beach. Ain't a fucking level. Yeah, that's a weird one. Daddy's girl. It's just like her dad standing behind her. Deft handling. Firearm melee attacks are 20% faster is like the best one. I love that perk. Let's give her some I guess. To be well-rounded. Oh no, now the water's contaminated. I guess that's okay. Well, one more mystery. The worrying write-up of a wordless word. Word. I hate this one, actually. I don't like this one at all. 5 nights remaining. You wait patiently in the reception area. Move to corridor A. Walking through the hospital corridor, you're stopped by an older man with a cast on his leg. Can you help me get down these stairs? Oh, the man. A dexterity check. I hate when his fucking cast explodes and gets green shit everywhere. The upper floor is eerily silent in comparison. The patients here are getting restless. What's wrong with this place? Restless. Your friend's lying on the bed, still sleeping after the surgery. Their face is almost completely covered in bandages. You sit on what must be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. Thinking how pointless it is to wait here. Having nothing else to do, you decide to go and buy something to drink from the vending machine. A sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. This is the second time this happened. We got her. The hooded woman disappears behind a corner, and when you get there, she's gone. In a nearby dumpster, you find a sulfur-stinking hoodie and an envelope containing your photo, plus a curious incantation. Into the hospital. A pale woman wearing a nurse outfit stops you. Today, we're running a blood drive to help those in need. You look, healthy. Will you be so kind and help the community? Donate your blood or make an excuse. You make an excuse to leave the disappointed nurse behind. The upper floor is eerily silent in comparison. The patients here are getting restless. What's wrong with this place? Your friend woke up earlier today, and you've spent some time talking about school and recent events. But you still can't shake the feeling that something seems off. Finally, they go to sleep. You decide to take a walk and stretch your legs. Oh yeah, that's why it's been so easy to kill everything, because of the Ayahoto flame. We've just been, like, destroying everything. Or, I mean, we have the double damage old god on, not the Ayahoto flame. But it's the same thing. They're, like, one and the same. Yeah, just be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to give blood. Stop right there! You hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work. The obsessed man. This guy hits hard. They all hit hard, though, because it's all amped up. Just shoot him. We should just go machine gun attack. They would all have to hit, though. Do it. Oh yeah, Hoto. We definitely have enough Doom to use it too. Throw a couple of these in. Then we just need 2. I think we got this. There you go. Curious package. The next day on your way home, you're stopped by your friend's mother. She hands you a package for her child. You promise to hand it over tonight. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University. He's testing a new treatment method that would revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. You politely decline the generous offer and continue on your way. Nah, I'm good. We don't have, like, any injuries anyways. Hey, your mom asked me to bring you this package, you say, handing over the parcel. When asked what's inside, they just stare at you. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Sneak past. No! You're thrown out of the hospital. You're stopped by 2 nurses. Ready to apologize and explain yourself, you notice their weird smiles, dead stares, and sharp knives. Looks like they're, like, connected. I don't think I've had to do this many times. We have to fight 2 of them. They do a lot of fucking damage. Holy shit. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep casting it. And then that should be enough to kill both of them. Wait, what's that? Army knife? I don't think I've ever gotten that. Does a lot of damage. Let's see. Your friend just keeps staring at you. Can I tell you, you're really beautiful? They ask, twisting their swollen lips in a smile. Don't go yet. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. It's such like a weird breakup of things happening. Like, why not just let it happen? Now we're just gonna go back. Should fight him there and then. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. You immediately understand that the only difference between you and the crazy person is that you haven't been caught yet. You convince them to sneak out and join you in your quest. Doesn't that mean they can't join me? Oh yeah, they're not. They coulda. The final phase of my surgery is tomorrow. I just can't wait to show you the results. You can't help but shudder thinking about the final day. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. The elevator doors open. The elevator doors open, revealing a hospital corridor. You wait patiently in the reception area. Suddenly, all the lights in the hospital go out. With a bad feeling about this, you decide to check out what your friend one last time. You decide to check out your friend one last time and get the hell out of there. You're shocked to find an empty bed. The parcel you've delivered lies unwrapped on the nightstand. Ignoring the faint footsteps in the corridor, you take a peek. Inside, there's a torn price tag for a butcher's knife. The footsteps are getting louder. You like what I did with my face? I've always admired you, you know. Even when you acted like you didn't know me at all. I think the result is perfect. Too perfect, in fact. For two people to share the same face. Your friend raises the butcher knife. You involuntarily brought them. I don't know what the fuck that said. The hunter's daughter. Yo, she looks fucked up. Blaster. Well, I came in blasting. The person who tried to steal your life now lies on the hospital floor, dead. Mad, you keep smashing their face in until only a gory mess remains. When you come back to your senses, you stumble out of the hospital room and into the dark corridor. The doors to the other rooms slowly begin to open, and you're reminded about what the crazy friend told the other patients about you. Out of every room reaches a bandaged head of a patient, their bruised faces eerily similar. They all want to meet you. The old god stirs. Price hike? I don't think I've ever gotten that one. Yeah, they just got destroyed by like a double barrel shotgun. Yeah, we gotta get the key. Get blasted. Oh, you can't do that one now? Open all the doors. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run as far as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Let's rest a little bit. Yeah, she needed a little rest. Oh, we gained a level too. 50% Doom going in ain't bad. Give it another one. Give it another. These kind of all suck. Reroll. They're the same exact ones. Fuck it. Take a little perception. This sounds like slower now. Following the winding staircase, wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them. Except for one. Like the title of the one that you investigated as the second one. Yeah. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water. But to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. Not enough strength. Damn. And I got shocked. Or something. I just assumed I got shocked. It said buzz. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. Tiny page named on the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. This is a knowledge check, I think. You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body, burning the nerve endings. The pain's almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Now I got electrocuted. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. You try to talk to her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises a knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over the body. Well, that's that. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision. You need a flashlight for this one. And we made it. Fucking made it. The Trial of Blood. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It'll stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right again. Congratulations. You're safe. For now. For now. Not bad. Not bad for a quick play. Yeah, no Takashi-san. He would have got wrecked anyways. It had a fucking shotgun shell with his name on it. I was saving it for him. Yeah, so it's been almost a year since I got an update. It'll be a year in December. But honestly, it's still in fucking great shape. People complain about the updates, but the game is fine as is. It sucks that it didn't get to be exactly what it was supposed to be, but if it never got updated again, whatever, it's a great game. Clearly the dev is having a lot of trouble with some stuff, so I definitely don't hold my breath for any updates or anything like that, but if there are, cool. But I've definitely gotten my time out of it. I'd love to play like an actual board game of this someday. I think that would be really fun. Because it really is just like a board game, simplified for everybody. But it's a beautiful game too. I love the art and the music. It's good. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up, I guess. I'm starving. I'm gonna go make a sandwich and chill out. I will see you guys soon. Thank you for hanging. Appreciate you. I do want to play some Final Fantasy maybe soon or something like that. We'll see what happens. But it's getting late, so I will see you all soon. Thanks for hanging out. Again, go check out that new video. New vid. Check it out. If you comment on it, I'll remember you forever. I'll put you in the Pantheon. No, I won't. All right, everybody. I'll see you soon. And again, thank you very, very much for watching. Please go check out that video, especially if you haven't seen it yet.